a podcast about nothing.
Welcome back, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Gang, gang.
What we talking about?
Just to recap, I feel like we missed a couple things.
Yeah, so I didn't even know it. I mean, obviously it's deep, but I didn't know it was this deep, the whole T.I. and Deja thing.
Yeah, it's deep. I feel like I'm honestly guilty. I haven't really watched all the episodes, but I believe that we've spoken about this before.
Yeah, we did speak about it. But after watching the actual, it was like incident part 1, incident part 2. And then you told me about it. I watched it and I was like, oh, shit.
This wasn't even going to be like another conversation, but it was just like after, quarantine, no shows are on TV right now. So after realizing that, you watch all these shows. I wanted to see Toya get engaged too because I actually like their relationship.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations. But watching the show, it's like, wait, I didn't know you were this ignorant.
Yeah, Uncle Tip.
You could be this ignorant because I don't know you in real life. Let's make that clear. But for this situation, you can't blame editing. You can't blame anybody else. You look bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you look bad. You look bad from beginning to the end, from the rooter to the tutor. You look bad.
And know that ignorance is just it's not knowing. That's what it is. Ignorance equals not knowing. And
sidebar. So when people say ignorance is bliss, that means they're happy to not know.
Yeah. It's like ignorance is just you just don't know what's going on. And it also seems like he didn't care to understand what was going on until people brought it to his attention.
Yeah, because he thought he was right. But it was just the ignorance of the whole. Like, I'm one of those people who, like, forget the situation, Forget what happened. It's how did you get to this point? How were you able to schedule her doctor's appointments, go to the doctor's office with people knowing why you were taking her to the doctor and thinking that it's okay for you to go through with these appointments and thinking that you're coming out more informed, smarter, whatever you may think. That's what's boggling my mind, because she has a mom, a stepmom, and of course I'm not expecting a teenage girl to really stand up to her dad, depending on the relationship, because I personally couldn't be in her shoes. Lord knows. My dad knows it wasn't going down like that, but I'm just saying.
I wonder if her mom actually knew that he was taking her to the gynecologist and going in the room with her, because honestly, it seems like it's never happened before.
No, it doesn't. They said it didn't happen before. The reason why I got brought up, which Tiny made clear, was that Deja did some questionable things a questionable thing by staying out past her curfew and basically staying past her curfew with a boy and him having a question, did anything happen? And basically them not believing her.
So if it did happen, then what?
That's what I'm saying. So it's just, she has a mom and a stepmom, but it's weird to me. I don't have any kids, so I don't know. Granted, I don't put anything. It's
weird. I got a bunch of them.
I don't put anything past anybody. But I can honestly say that it's a weird concept to think that somebody in a relationship such as T.I. and Tiny with a public household such as the Harris household being on TV, that his mother wouldn't know, that her mother wouldn't know about a doctor's appointment or something like that. Like,
yeah, I think it's a couple of things. I think first,
there's way too many people involved in their lives for something like that to be missed.
Deja doesn't seem like the type of child that would actually speak up and say anything about it, even if it did happen, right? So I don't see her going to her mom. I don't see her going to Tiny or to anybody else saying, yo, like, I went to the gynecologist and, dad went into the room with me. That's the first thing. Second of all, I feel like T.I. probably made this appointment without anybody knowing. I've never heard of, and correct me if I'm wrong, people, but I have never heard of a child that is not sexually active going to the doctor, especially the gynecologist and a female. Like, if you're not sexually active, why are you going to the gynecologist? I've never heard of that.